Characters that we were so familiar with, and in relationship with Bianca and having that evolve, which is really, really important to Adonis and his evolution as a boxer.
But if there was a central theme to this film, I think it would be family.
There's so much emotional stuff going on both sides.
Victor Drago, son of Ivan Drago, who infamously killed Apollo Creed, appeared today to issue a challenge to Adonis Creed.
Ivan Drago, he's sitting on this pain and anger towards the world because 33 years ago he lost a fight to Rocky Balboa.
Because of you, I lose everything.
So Drago wants to win at all costs, and he has to use his son to get there.
The only thing that Victor wanted was to actually get the respect and the love of his father.
And I think Adonis has always felt like he had something to prove. I gotta take the fight.
He's got nothing to lose. When a fighter ain't got nothing to lose, he's dangerous.
You don't think I could beat him?
Rocky realizes all he has is Adonis, and he's afraid that history is going to repeat itself.
I'll beat him.
You better.
Spouses of boxers, it's a team. The concept of we versus I.
So when he goes to fight, she's in the ring with him.
The family element is important to Adonis, and Bianca is on board. Rocky's on board. His mom is on board, and everybody's fighting Drago.
YouTubers, and today I am back with a brand new special video. So I have been a little off lately, and because it's just school, boring school, so dumb. I've been off for like 2 weeks, boring school, so I just been trying to bring my grades up and keep them there. So yeah, but I am back, guys, and I don't know if I'll come back full time, but I'll definitely post. I have so much videos that I have. But before I start anything, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hopefully you are feasting. Hopefully you are spending as much time as with your family and thankful for things. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving. But today, last night on Wednesday, this is Thursday, this is Thanksgiving as I'm recording it, I watched Creed 2, and I'm a huge Rocky fan, guys. And I watched Creed 1. I watched all the Rockies, all 6 of them, and I couldn't wait for this movie. And it delivered. So here is just a little bit me going to the movie. All right, boys, it's time to go.
I was so hard-headed at first. My grandma didn't even believe in me. I kept going, though. All I can say is I told you. Jury at the bank now in the vault. You should have never doubted me.
Water with added minerals for taste.
Wow, guys. All I'm going to say is I'm speechless after that movie. It was truly amazing. It was amazing, guys. So, yeah, as you can see, my eyes are kind of getting a little red because I'm tired right now. It's 12 o'clock at night. I actually came back an hour. I'm trying to find the soundtrack. That's how good the movie was, and that's how good the soundtrack was. So I'll talk about it tomorrow. So, yeah, transition for tomorrow. Alright, guys, so now it is actually time. You see, I did that transition. It's the next day. It's time to do the review. So, basically, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to do a little bit of me talking about it, no spoilers, and I'm going to say, alright, it's time for the spoilers. So, guys, like I said at the beginning too, I kind of hinted this, it is absolutely amazing. If you have a chance to see it, come out there being speechless. Basically what happens in this movie is that, so it's about Creed, alright? It's about Adonis Creed. His father is Apollo Creed. So he's trying to, in Victor Drago, which, guys, before I start this, the movies that I would recommend to see is Creed. Obviously, definitely see Creed if you haven't seen it. And Rocky 4. That's the only Rocky you had to see if you don't want to see Rocky 4, but it does help you a lot. And I would watch all the Rockies too if you have time, but Creed and Rocky 4 are the movies I would watch. Mainly Creed. You can watch Rocky 4 too. So what happens in Rocky 4 is Ivan Drago, he kills Apollo Creed, which is Adonis's Creed, the star of this Creed movie, is that's his father. And then Victor Drago, Ivan Drago's son, they both fight, so it's Adonis Creed versus Victor Drago, and they fight, and it's amazing, guys. It brings such, it's like, so, it's just amazing, guys. I would highly recommend seeing. So yeah, so now that I told you about it, and that I told you everything, it's now time for the spoilers. Okay, so just warning you guys, the spoilers here from now on. So the movie kicks off with just a little bit of backstory of Victor Drago, and it really does help you feel for him. That's why I like this movie, because in Rocky 4, it did not, you didn't feel for him, it's just like straight bad guy. But the Drago family, you actually feel for him, because basically, Ivan Drago got so much backlash at the end of Rocky 4, because he lost against Rocky, and everyone thought, so his wife left him, he lost everything. So now he's trying to push his son so much, but then Victor Drago doesn't know what to do, because he's trying to push him so much. Ivan Drago's trying to push Victor so much that it's not even like he has like a life, like his whole life, he's just trying to like be this good boxer. So it like hits you with his backstory. And then it shows Creed at the top winning the world championship that Rocky held, that his father Apollo held. And this kind of gives it, I know, but already know at the beginning, is when he's at the top, when movies start at the top, they're going to bring the character down. So it's more interesting. So, and that's exactly what happens. He brings down, so the first fight happens, so basically, the Drago family came to Philly, saying they wanted to fight Adonis Creed for the title. Rocky says no. Creed wants to so badly. All this happening while he marries, I forget her name so much, marries the girl he was with at the end of Creed and has a baby. But this all so she's pregnant, and he agrees with the fight. Rocky says, you know what, if you're going to do this, I'm not going to do it. So then the trainer of Apollo Creed, trainer son of Apollo Creed, trains them. So now they're trying to rewrite this legacy, and this movie's all about rewriting the legacy. Adonis Creed really wants to step in his father's footsteps, but at the exact same write his own legacy. So he really wants to do that. And this, he fights the main story, what they keep saying, who are you fighting for? Who are you fighting for? And the real reason is he's afraid of his father and his legacy. So that's the whole reason. That's like what is built around, is what are you fighting for? So, and then he says, it's just so crazy, guys. So then, he loses the fight, but by disqualification, so he still has the title, because when he's down on the ground, Victor punches him, but he shouldn't be, because he's already down on the ground. So it's disqualification, but meanwhile he has like everything, he's all beaten up. One scene is really gross, he's like peeing out blood. It's absolutely crazy. So then what happens is, this is like goes really deep and it's really tough. He's like just all alone. He wants Rocky out of his life, because he thinks Rocky just banned him like that. But then Creed's mother, which Apollo Creed's wife, comes and says Rocky, and calls Rocky. So Rocky comes, and he tries to help Creed, but it's not worth it. This is when he was in the hospital, but then later on they do get back together. So then he's training so hard. This is the best scene ever in the desert. He was training so hard, guys. The music actually is awesome. I bought the soundtrack of Creed and Creed 2. Actually, the album I bought this, because that's like more like the rap songs. I don't want to listen to because some of the songs in the soundtrack are just like full on dramatic songs, not like really like dun 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 dun, you know. So that's basically what happens, and then he fights him again. Actually, this ending is crazy. Like I told you, it's so satisfying. That's like a perfect end. So what happens is, he's fighting so long. This fight is going on forever, and he breaks his ribs. And they're all like beaten. They're all like bent. You can see it. He's like bleeding like crazy. But then he fights back with Victor. He's like standing. He actually goes, and Victor he beats Victor up. He falls down. It's the first ever time he fell down, or it's the first ever time he went into 4 rounds, they're saying. So he's down, but he keeps getting up, but he's like, he's like just swinging for the fences. So his dad throws in the towel, and this is really big because all his dad wanted to do is he didn't care. He just wanted him to win. So at the beginning of the story, he would have never thrown the towel, and then he said it's okay at the end and hugged him. So, but then Creed won it, and it was going crazy. It's just absolutely, that's like the ending, and that's what I would highly recommend seeing this movie. It is really, really good, guys. So yeah, that's just, and then what happens is at the end, him and his father are jogging together at the end. Rocky goes to see his son, which he has in Vancouver, which he hasn't done in like so many years. That was like a big thing. He wanted to see his son, but he didn't know how to. So so he's back with his son, and then Alvin and Victor are together, and then Creed comes with his baby and his wife and talks to his father's grave, which is something Rocky always did to Adrian and Paulie. So yeah, guys, if you like movies, watch this. It's a dramatic boxing movie, and if you're a huge Rocky fan, then definitely watch this. What are you doing here? Go buy some tickets and go. So yeah, guys, that is my take on Creed. Hope you enjoyed this video. It'll probably take a little while to edit because I don't just me talking. And I do want to do a lot of reviews also, like new movies coming out, like Captain Marvel, Avengers: Infinity War, Creed 3. I don't know how they're gonna top that, what I just explained. But yeah, guys. And also, so I don't just want me talking. I want like pictures in it because I feel like it would be a little boring if just me talking. So yeah, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all later. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and just stay tuned for more videos. I'm gonna be releasing Fortnite videos. No, I don't know if today, but yeah. See you.